Day 3 of the Dakar, a French affair. Monsieur Sautré. I've gone very French with my velour. Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf from RevelatorAlf.com, the channel about motorcycle exploring, biking issues and lifestyle. Please subscribe, hit the notifications bell down there. So, stage 3 of the Dakar 2019. And what an eventful day it was. Over 700 kilometers of buffed road and special stage, 300 kilometers more on the dunes, and it was a torrid day for a lot of the competitors. Waltner losing lots of time. Bereda actually had to retire. He got caught out in the dunes in the fesh. And if you don't know what fesh is, it's very powdery, almost talcum powder like sand. It's an absolute nightmare, and that's what they're dealing with out there. So here's the general classification for stage 3. So stage 3 was fought from San Juan De Marcona to Arequipa over the dunes for certainly the special stage as well. And actually on the dunes itself, there's over 60 kilometers of actual dunes. So a real tough day for everybody involved. But out of the mist came Monsieur Sautré, who actually led the pack throughout the day and actually finished off on the stage winner. So Monsieur Sautré, great ride from him, and actually pushed him all the way up in the rankings in the general classification, which I'll go through later. Second in the running order was Pablo Quintanilla, only 15 seconds behind Sautré. Another great ride. He's actually having a really solid Dakar this year. So Quintanilla came in second. Now, 2 minutes 37 seconds behind was my man, Kevin Benavides. Yeah, he actually had a great day, but still a couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes behind. But considering everybody else who fell by the wayside or lost time, a great ride by him. So Kevin Benavides came in third. Now, 6:42 behind the leader was Van Beveren. Yes, another great ride from the Frenchman as well. Doing better and better each day. So watch out for him in the later stages. At 8:26 minutes behind the leader was Brit Sam Sunderland. Yes, still fighting and flying the flag, well, for Britain, but also for KTM as well, who had a bit of a torrid day out there on the dunes. At 9:31 behind the leader was Paulo Gonçalves. Yes, the Portuguese maestro on the Honda, actually making his way into the top 8 for the first time of this campaign. So great ride there. At 10 minutes and 50 seconds behind the leader was the maestro from the east, yes, Svitgo. At 11 minutes 15 behind the leader was Oriol Mina. A great ride there from the Spaniard. And coming in 11th place was Toby Price, just over 14 minutes behind the leader. Now, as I said, a lot of the riders having a tough day out there, and coming in 12th position was Ricky Brabich from the United States, over 20 minutes behind the leader. Matthias Waltner coming in over 23 minutes behind the leader in 15th. Yeah, probably a day he'd like to forget, actually, but still in the running. But the big news of the day was the Spaniard Bereda bought on the Honda. Yes, Honda's great hoper for this Dakar, and he got caught out in the dunes. He actually ended up in a bit of a bowl and a bit of a trench, and he just couldn't get himself out there. You know, he tried and tried, dealing with the fesh and everything else. In the end, he just had to call it quits. So that's it. Game over for Bereda bought for the 2019. Dakar. Now, we had some great high hopes for him as well, and he was doing great, as he seems to every Dakar. The first couple of stages, he's out there out leading the pack, and then something happens. The man is cursed, I say. Anyway, here is the general classification for Dakar 2019 after 3 stages. So leading the pack is Pablo Quintanilla. Yes, he's come good. He's a steady Eddie so far, and he's doing great guns. So leading the pack right now. And in second place is my top tip now, jumping from 8th to 2nd, is Kevin Benavides, just over 11 minutes behind the leader now. What a great ride he had yesterday. 12 minutes and 12 seconds in third place. Behind the leader is the Brit Sam Sunderland. Yes, what a day he had yesterday, and just all the differences in the performances, they're all jumping up the rankings. 13 minutes 29 behind the leader is Adrien Van Beveren. Yes, the Frenchman, again pushing up that table in fourth. At 15:17 behind the leader, in fifth place is the Australian Toby Price. A solid ride from him yesterday. And stage 3 winner at 16 minutes 52 behind the leader, Monsieur Soltray. He comes in at 6th. At 18 minutes and 2 seconds behind the leader, Ricky Brabetch of the United States. Yeah, a bit of a torrid day he had on stage 3. He's dropped down the rankings there. And at 21 minutes and 14 seconds behind the leader, Matthias Walkner, yesterday's top champ, is dropped all the way down to 8th position. He's had a torrid day yesterday out in the dunes. Now nipping at the heels at 25 minutes 11 seconds behind the leader is Paulo Congalves, the Portuguese maestro, who had a great day yesterday on the dunes. So let's see what happens in day 4, but it's all shaping up to be a very eventful Dakar 2019. Every day, the chances of a great upset, somebody having to quit, somebody losing lots of time. So this table can chop and change on a daily basis. But remember my words, Kevin Benavides, right at the start, I was saying he's my top tip. Like that dark horse coming out of the mist. He's challenging for the top now. Come on, my son. Catch you tomorrow. Cheers.